Welcome into the State of Sports book. I had to remind myself before that, like I had to remind myself that I had this podcast tonight. Totally blanked on it. Just literally
We had to remind you.
You guys had to remind me. It's the CTE. I'm telling you guys, it's really starting to kick in. But let's go. She's in the other room. She's doing all right. You know.
All right. She should stay there.
Fair enough. But Nick, how you doing?
I'm good.
Where's the wife?
She's out. I don't ask questions.
You're just taking the PTO any way you can, right?
That's all we can do.
Morgan, how are you?
Good, chilling.
You excited about that Jalen Smith signing?
I am very much excited about it. Gives us another solid linebacker.
Yep, very good.
Wish we could have gotten Gilmore too, but I'll take one of the two.
Yeah, they didn't have the cap space to trade for him. That's what I read.
Yeah.
So, but it's all looking good. Let's do a little quick recap of the Sunday night and then into the Monday night game. Sunday night, Tom Brady goes back to New England and wins. Is anybody shocked?
I said it was going to be an ugly game.
The rain helped that.
19 to well, I said that.
People were slipping and sliding and hurting themselves all up and down the field.
I mean, really quick, Morgan and I did tell everybody to stay away from this game. I want that on the record.
I told everybody that the Bucs would win.
I also want on the record that I went 4-0 in picks last week. So if you're trying to make your money, follow us on all the social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, M&M, SOS Pod. We got a YouTube channel. Link is down below if you're not watching us on YouTube. Trying to make you guys some money. If you guys want to listen, Morgan, I don't know if he's trying to make you money, but I am personally,
I mean, you're 8-4 on the year. I'm 5-7. So it's not terrible, but
yeah, but you want to know what, Morgan? This is what you get for not wanting to do the same picks every week and coming to an agreement. This is what you get.
That's all right. I'll catch back up. It's week 4, 5, whatever week we're in.
We're going to be running laps around you.
Yeah, well, at least my team knows how to win and has a coach that doesn't go out and get himself in some.
Yo, did you hear what the Jags did during a breakdown?
They all took a fucking picture together and were like, "This is all we need."
Bro, the Jaguars during a breakdown broke their huddle by saying grind. They all get in and they just go grind.
I don't see the problem with it. That's between him and his ex-wife.
Well, his wife went off Twitter today. She deleted Twitter, and I kind of got to read the quote, so you guys just find some time real quick. Talk about something. Talk about Brady in New England.
Yeah, I mean, that was, like Morgan said, it was a gross game. I think Mac played really well. The game looked good for the Patriots.
Yeah, Mac looked pretty good in the rain. He'll be fine. They're gonna be fine. They just still need outside weapons. But
I will say though, that is the second time this season that the Buccaneers won due to field goals, and they almost lost to the Cowboys. Cowboys should have won that game.
But the thing is, though, is they're still winning those games,
but not by much.
It's not convincing. But Tom Brady's never won by much in his career.
September and October with Tom Brady. I don't really take anything out of this until at least late November.
After Thanksgiving, minimum.
Really quick, the panic button.
I got the quote from Urban Meyer's wife that made me fucking laugh today. This will be my last post on Twitter. Crying, frowny face. Frankly, I don't need the hate, slander, trash that will at me. This has never stopped anyways. We all make mistakes. We are sinners. If you think you aren't, then cast the first stone. Bro, I started dying at my desk at work reading that. Basically what you just said is any guy, if you want to go out fuck around, just get a good Christian woman, you'll be okay. She'll forgive you because God forgives.
I mean, whatever the fuck they did was between them. I could care less. I
was dying at that though.
I don't think it has anything to do with the Jaguars organization.
No. Urban stepped in it. He went out with his grandkids. Had a few too many, and he was like, let me get my swerve on.
Stay king.
King stay kings.
He's a king in Ohio.
He is. The craziest part is that was at Urban Meyer's tap house with a picture of him and his wife on the fucking wall.
Was it? Wasn't he wearing a Buckeyes?
Yes. Yes. Dog, are you kidding me? your own restaurant, and you with a picture of you and your wife after you won the Natty for Ohio State, and just some random co-eds just grinding on you.
Classic.
I think he may have the biggest dick on the planet.
I'll have to ask that girl.
Anyways, anything else about that Sunday night game?
No.
No, that wasn't much.
Fair enough. Let's dip on over to that Monday night game. The Los Angeles Chargers are for real. Justin Herbert.
Can we just mention how these designers made the stadium so they can still have a weather delay when they have a roof on the stadium?
It's awesome.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
Like, who designed that to have the open sides to the top, but still put a roof on it? Like,
you got to get that breeze in there,
bro. It's hot out in LA, man. It's hot.
Yeah. So just build the dome,
bro. What do you want? What do you want? They try to be innovative and they're fucking dumb. Are we shocked? Are we shocked?
All they had to do was follow the Vegas model.
Vegas. Yeah.
But yeah, no, Herbert is really, really, really good.
I've been seeing some wild takes on Twitter being like, are we sure Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the AFC West? And I'm like, oh my God, people are already saying this. Like, Herbert's nasty. I told you guys, he's my MVP candidate for the year. He's balling. If that team goes like 14-3 and like wins that AFC West, he's right. He's the reason why.
Well, I mean, the defense is really good too,
but I mean,
I saw it was something where he's like the second or third youngest ever to throw like 7 or 8 3-touchdown games with no picks.
Yeah,
or something like that.
He's sick, dude.
Like 6 of his 16 games, he's had 3 touchdowns and no picks.
Yeah. I remember watching that game he started against Kansas City last year as a rookie on like 30 seconds notice. And I like watched like the whole game and I was like, this kid's going to be legit. Like he is actually good.
Yeah, he's very good. And
like,
you know, I just want to shout out Derek Carr. I love the dude. He plays with the most on his chest. I love him.
Yeah, give or take.
But, he won me a Kicker Bowl, so.
There is one thing from this week in the sporting news world that I would like to bring up. And I said this Sunday on our episode talking about Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And lo and behold, this man, Colin Cowherd, is out here stealing our takes. By our takes, I mean my take.
Of Aaron Rodgers as a group. They're ours as a group.
Fair. If they are ours as a unit, whether the take is good or bad, we go down with the ship. Hence my Padres pick. You guys are all faulted for that as well.
No, that's something different.
But I literally said that on Sunday. I was like, that was a little too friendly. You know, when you see your girl smiling at a dude at the bar, that's like a little too friendly. That was that right there. That was that. And it'd be interesting. He goes from the green and yellow to the black and yellow. Look at Morgan. Morgan's in denial over there already. This is the first stage, Morgan.
It's not even
the first
that.
stage.
There is a 0.0 chance he goes to Pittsburgh.
What would you like to bet on this?
Yes, I'd like to hear a bet.
A lot. He's not going to Pittsburgh. If he's going anywhere, he's going West Coast.
I bet you have to grow out your hair for 3 months, and I'll shave my head.
Bet.
That's a gentleman's agreement.
He's not going to Pittsburgh. I can tell you right now.
All right, I lied. I'm not shaving my head. I'll shave my beard, just everything besides a mustache for 3 months.
What?
I can't let this go. Are you kidding me?
Grow a beard.
What is this? This connects.
Scruff, I think is what that's called.
But, oh man, dude, I would love to see Morgan have to grow out his hair for 3 months. That'd be incredible.
Would it?
For me. Then everybody would have to check into the YouTube for sure.
I'd be coming. No, I'm just wearing hats all the time. Yeah, I'll start wearing beanies like Rodgers.
Do that.
We got any other football topics before we get into our picks for the week?
No.
Okay, Stash, it is your show, sir.
Yeah.
I can hear Jack in my controller singing because I'm on the war zone.
We're all about to be.
Yeah, we're all about to be.
All right, here we go. We're going to switch it up this week. Under. What is it?
Oh.
We're going with under first. Matt is going to go first.
I'll go first. I got Tennessee versus Jacksonville. Over under 48.5. Jacksonville can't score. Tennessee could still be without A.J. Brown and Julio Jones. Not a lot of pass in that game. A lot of Derrick Henry. That's my under. Easy.
All right. Nice speed talking there, Ben Shapiro. Morgan. What do you got?
Actually, do you know it's bad when a woman gets wet? She might have a condition.
That's what he says.
Oh God. I have Dallas, the Giants, 52, taking the under on that. Giants like to run the ball. Cowboys like to establish the run. I think that's just going to take time off the clock.
Fair.
Right on.
I like that pick.
All right. To the over. Morgan.
My over, San Fran and Arizona. High scoring teams in Arizona, in a dome, no weather conditions. I just think Trey Lance going to start, and it's going to be a shootout.
Trey Lance
Shootout.
Shoot off.
So the over's 50. I don't know if I said that, but.
Yep.
My over. Packers versus Bengals. Over-unders at 50.5. My thing about this game is I've basically bet on the Packers every week, and I'm going to continue that stretch. I don't think the Bengals defense is that good, and I do think Joe Burrow can put up some points. That being said, I have this at like a 35-21 game, hitting the over. Packers win comfortably, but it's going to hit the over.
Right on. All right. What is your lock of the week, Matthew?
Tampa Bay -10 versus Miami. Easy.
Easy.
Is Jacoby Brisket still starting at quarterback for them?
Probably.
Tampa Bay -10.
Safe bet.
Morgan?
You sure you don't want to take Miami in the cover?
Yeah.
Just like you with Houston.
I might do it again this week.
Morgan's like, I'm feeling crazy.
Mine is very similar. We've already talked about this team today. Tennessee, Jacksonville. I think that team is just got no faith in Urban Meyer, and they are going to get the doors blown off.
What happens if they come out after this, like being like, you want to know what? Urban's one of us. And they just absolutely start running teams.
I don't see it.
Yeah,
He threw his quarterback under the bus. Like, come on.
They don't
I
have
think the
enough
problem.
talent.
I think the problem is, they're just not good enough at all.
Tennessee -4. I feel like that's a low number.
And
anyway.
DJ Chark his ankle fell off his body. So
Whoops.
I think Tennessee's an easy bet this week.
All right. Let's go to your upsets, Morgan.
So I went with a little different one. It's a tough place to play.
Don't you dare.
I got to go against Jameis this week. I got Washington +2 in the Superdome, but I just think this is just has all the feels of Washington getting right against Jameis Winston. That defense, I think, gets right this week. So I'm thinking Washington +2.
I was thinking that game, and then I said, you want to know what? Let's go overseas. Let's get dangerous a little bit. Let's get that 9:30 a.m. game going. Let's get a little action on that. You wake up here on the East Coast, you grab yourself some, steak and eggs, have, a nice mimosa with it, start at 9:30, and then you go right through the day just gambling. I got the New York Jets +3 against Atlanta.
Is that the London game?
That's the London game, baby.
Across the pond?
Going across the pond. Hey, somebody,
Watching some NFL, eating some bangers, beans, and mash?
Yeah. Just sitting there having a warm pint because they don't friggin' get cold beer over there. It's great.
Why does the NFL not have a slogan that says London game, bangers, beans, and bash? Put us on your marketing team.
Goodell, call us. Hit our line.
Put us on your marketing team.
But yeah, Morgan, Zach Wilson looked good last week, and I don't think Atlanta has any type of defense at all.
No.
And Zach Wilson does have some weapons on the outside.
The London game is always a shit show.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to do it. It's going to be awesome.
I almost went under, but I think the under is like 37.
There's nothing more degenerate gambler than having there's nothing more degenerate gambler than starting your day off at 9:30 a.m. with an NFL game in London gambling. Is there anything better?
It's the closest you can get around here to feeling like you're in Vegas.
It's the best.
Just walk on down to the lobby and bet the mortgage. Gotta start the day off right.
Can you imagine walking down to the lobby and betting the mortgage on the New York Jets?
It's the ultimate cure for the hangover. You got to sweat out that cocaine somehow. Might as well be from stress.
Yep.
All right.
We got survivor picks. You're out.
Speaking of surviving, I'm out.
Rams,
so you guys, what are your picks?
Go ahead, Morgan.
Well, I'm riding this team, Tennessee. I think they're rolling. I'm riding with Tennessee this week.
I hope my man Urban's got them boys playing down there. If they don't have AJ Brown and Julio, you might be in a little trouble.
Do they still have Derrick Henry? Yeah,
Please call
I
him
think-
by his correct name. His name is King Henry.
Mhm.
My lock of the week is Tampa Bay. Easiest win of the week.
It's not a bad pick either.
They're playing the Dolphins.
Tom Brady versus Miami always tends to lose. a
Yeah,
lot.
do you think that that it's him with the Patriots thing, or it's Tom Brady has trouble with the Dolphins?
It's him with the Patriots because nobody else can adapt to that heat. Tom Brady just drinks more water and he's fine. And he literally plays in Florida now, so I think they'll be okay.
All right.
Yeah.
There you have it, folks. All of your winners this week.
I'm trying to go 4-0 again, trying to just absolutely increase this lead on Morgan.
I'll catch back up. I ain't worried.
He won't catch up. That being said, we're going to get out of here for Stash, for Morgan. Hope everybody has a great NFL Sunday. We'll see you guys Sunday night for the announcement. This one's going to be fun. Steve McNair versus Donovan McNabb. I got McNair. Morgan's got his favorite quarterback of all time, Donovan McNabb.
Torturing me.
And we're going to battle it out. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Nick literally did Nick put this into the group?
It was me.
You put this into the group and my mouth started foaming knowing I got to argue for Steve McNair. I can't
I
wait.
don't know if I ever agreed to that, but
It's
Too late now. It's been announced.
It's set in stone.
That being said, we're getting out of here and go
Go
Pack
Pack.
Go.